Hello viewers, today's video is something a little bit different. We're going to be playing Guess the Pro. Well, I'm not going to be playing it, you're going to be playing Guess the Pro. Now, obviously this is a YouTube video, so I know what you're all thinking already. Well, you can just skip forward, pause it for as long as you want, watch it as many times as you want. I get that. People will do that. That's fine. It's not going to be very fun for you if you do that, but it's up to you if you want to do that or not. But if you want to play along properly, then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you 3 replays today. 3 pro players. We're going to be on board with, obviously, that pro player. The name won't be revealed, obviously, but you will be able to see the decals and of each car and car explosions and the names of the opposition and teammate of said pro player. I'll be showing you 2 minutes of gameplay for each pro, and the first pro will be the, in my opinion, the easiest one to guess, and then obviously the next 2 will be slightly more difficult than the previous one before. And if you want to play along properly, yeah, follow those rules. It might not be fun, it might be, I don't know. It's just a little exploration to see if people enjoy it or not. If you do enjoy it though, subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video, and make sure you comment below as well, because obviously I want to know if you got 3 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3, whatever it might be. You might not go of any, that's fine. But I want to know if you enjoyed it. I want to know how many of you enjoyed it, because I would like to do this live. I would like to start live streaming, but there's no point me doing something like this on a live stream and only having 2 or 3 people in. So yeah, if you did enjoy it, then I'll make sure I schedule a live stream for the very near future, and then we can all hop in there and play along and see how many of you can get it right. I'll do a straw poll, you can guess the players, that kind of thing. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I will do so. Anyway, let's get on with the video. First pro coming up now. Okay, the first replay then. The first professional RLCS player, we're on board with them now. You got till 3 minutes on the clock, so actually it's probably more than 2 minutes of game time, because obviously the clock kind of pauses around the kickoff as well, so you've got a little bit more. But yeah, as soon as that clock hits 3 minutes, I'm going to pause the replay, and then you can just take a guess, and then I'll reveal the player. You can pause the video as well, obviously, on the 3 minutes. And go back and watch it. I can't stop you doing all that, basically. It's just up to you to challenge yourself. But yeah, on board with the first player here. I am going to talk because it would be too easy otherwise for you, and the video would be pretty dead if I just left it silent. But I'm going to try and not reveal the player myself, because I'm used to talking about the player that we're on board with. But there you go. The first pro on this list scores the goal, the first goal in this replay. And you've got to take into account everything going on here, maybe even the opponents. You can see their names. So actually, I don't need to reveal the region. We're going to scrap that rule that I said, because you've got pro names on the other team, so you can work it out for yourself. 2 goals for our pro in this game. And I must say, and I forgot to mention this, it will start off easy, and each time, we're only going to do 3 today, but each time it will get harder gradually. So the third and final video, or the third and final pro I should say, in my opinion, is the hardest to guess on this list, and this one being the easiest that we're on board with now. 52 seconds left of this game, or the gameplay I'm going to be showing, and then you've got to make your guess. Can you be correct? Well, you could quite easily just rewatch it a million times until you are correct, but that's not the way to play this. It's just something a little bit interactive, something that I'd like to do on a live stream. If I can get plenty of people into the live stream, then I would certainly do so. Do this in a live stream. If you were all interested, let me know, and maybe I can get a live stream set up very soon and we can do something like this. It would be fun. Only 17 seconds left now. I'm sure a lot of you will have a solid guess in your mind at this point. Some may not. But yeah, I'm not going to reveal the region like I said, because you can look at the other players in the lobby, get your words out. I actually gave you an extra second there, so you're welcome. Didn't pause it quite on 3 minutes, but now you need to take your guess. Okay, so I can confirm that this player plays in North America, which I'm sure a lot of you did guess correctly. And we are, in fact, on board with NRG's Squishy. So if you got that right, well done. You get absolutely nothing for getting that right. Just for a bit of fun. That's all this is. There's no prizes. Well done. You get nothing. Anyway, let's move on to pro number 2. Okay, pro player number 2. On board with them. 2 minutes of gameplay, which in my opinion might actually be a little bit too much. Maybe I should shorten it each time. Each pro. We're going to stick with 2 minutes throughout these replays, and then maybe I can tighten up the rules a little bit for future videos or future live streams. Let me know what you think would be best. It would be nice to do it in a live stream and create straw polls and stuff, and have the viewers take their guess. There's the first goal of the game, and our pro player that we're involved with does score the goal. Almost said the name there of the player. That wouldn't have been good. Yeah, take into account, of course, everything in this lobby. Now, I think it's already very obvious what region we're in. But if it isn't, you're probably sitting there thinking, oh, what? No, it's not. Well, just take a good look. That's all I can say. Nearly a minute into this now, so you've not got too much time. Time's ticking quickly. Good save from the opposition there to keep out the second goal. Still only 1-0 in this game. Still only 1 goal for the pro player that we're on board with. So hard not saying the name, I'm so used to it. Taking the ball all the way around here. Going off the ceiling. Good fake. Oh, look at this. Oh, that is just ridiculous. That's just cheeky, isn't it? Who makes plays like that? Who is this we are on board with? Gonna do minimal talking here in these final 40 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds remaining. You can see the goal here. You're not really getting much out of these final 40 seconds, I feel like. I think the goals will be the telltale. Maybe the car design, or maybe I'm just throwing you off. But that is going to be your 3 minutes up. So you need to make your guess now for the second pro player in this video. Okay, as you can probably guess, it is again from the North American region. But he isn't actually from North America. It is Gen G's apparently Jack. So if you guessed that correctly, well done. Once again, you get nothing. Let's move on to pro number 3. Okay, on board with our third and final pro in this game. And this one is going to be a tough one. Look at that decal. I'm sure some of you have never even seen it before. But that is the original Renault Vitality decal. I believe they were sponsored by Renault at the time. Still called Renault Vitality when this decal came out. I could be wrong. There's no signs of that on the car, I don't think, so maybe not. Actually, look at the players as well on the opposition team. Taking account everything in this game. Look at the way this player is moving around. I think this one's going to be definitely the hardest one, and that's why I put it last. But don't get me wrong, it's not a player that doesn't get spoken about. You know, all these players on this list, the 3 pros that I'm showing you today, are very, very well known pros. Very well known pros, all of them. So including this one. It's a good touch and a good shot there from our pro player to make this game 1-0 to him. So you know it's not a female player. Ooh, look at that, cool as ice off the ball, not challenging at all, not phased by the opposition. Does miss the ball there though. A little bit of a misplay from our player, but that's also a misplay from the opposition. And not quite getting the second goal of this game from the pro that we're on board with. Going to be a pass back here though from his teammate. Does get bumped off of the ball. He's going to follow in, not quite getting the dunk there. I think the decal is really going to throw people off. Also the goal explosion as well. I mean, yeah. Some of you will already know the region, so you know that goal explosion is irrelevant. There you go, there's a little tip. Goal explosion is completely irrelevant. Our pro gets demoed there, and we have only 2 seconds left. 1-0. Time to make your guess for the final and third pro in this video. Okay, it's in the EU region, as a lot of you would have known by looking at the other players. But our player that we're on board with is in fact a world champion, and he plays on Team BDS. It is Monkey Moon. So if you guess Monkey Moon, I will actually be really impressed if you guess Monkey Moon. I think if you really studied the gameplay here, you could probably kind of guess it, because it's a very Monkey Moon kind of movement playstyle, but the old Vitality decal and the SSG goal explosion probably would have put a lot of people off. So yeah, that was a tough one. That was definitely a tough one. But if you guess Monkey Moon, well done. Again, you don't really get anything for it, so it's just for fun. And if you played along this far, thank you. I appreciate it. Tell me what you thought. I think this format would be way better in a live stream, but I just wanted to try it for a YouTube video as well. I know people are going to skip forward and cheat and whatever, who cares? But if you played along properly, well done. And if you got all 3, especially, well done. That's good. That's pretty good going. Good knowledge. Very good knowledge. If you want to see this in a live stream, though, do comment below and let me know, because I need to know how many people are going to turn up. There's no point doing this in a live stream if I'm only going to have 2 or 3 people, right? There's just no point. It's not going to be fun. So if viewers do turn up, I would really appreciate it. I will schedule a live stream and put it out on my Twitter feed, and then you can keep an eye on that, and then yeah, I'll let you know in a YouTube video as well when that stream goes live, or when I plan on going live. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't done so already. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all very soon.